I wanted to talk about this too. Nettspend and Che, why Prettifun out here? Yeah, he's gonna be touring. Ain't nobody mentioned Homicide Gang at all. Ain't nobody mentioned Homicide Gang. But look, Nettspend, Che, and Prettifun gonna be performing with Ken Carson. But they drop Apollo. I don't know what's going on with that. I thought Apollo was supposed to be on there. Like the last time I was out and like that, and I went to Nine's show, I told y'all, I explained to y'all, bro, Apollo was there. Che should drop his album on tour. They should all drop music. But Prettifun finna do some smart. I think Prettifun is gonna carry his rollout with just singles first. Drop like a cool 2 singles, music video or something like that. Boom, hit y'all with a project. Before September, he gonna get Ken fans and drop the album. Yeah, I think so, yeah, for sure. Like, Ken is gonna open so many doors without even mentioning it. Him just having these open for him is gonna do so much. You don't understand, like, Two Hollis took off without no mention. That's not Glade, that's real deal. Think about it though. Duty, man, they dropped him. They gonna have Nettspend on there and not Apollo, bro. Would y'all rather have Apollo Red on tour with Ken or Nettspend? They said if Apollo Red, we gonna add 3 others on here. No, we did know. Yo, y'all remember that time where Ken Carson had, like, I think Chase Story, not Chase Story, but he liked the snippet from him? I remember that? It was a long time ago. Yeah, he said it wasn't him though. See, when you get a cosign from Opium, they can't never make it clear like, yeah, that was really him or something did actually happen. You notice how every nigga that actually messed with Opium, they never come out and be like, yeah, I with Opium, bro, or yeah, Ken is tapped in with mine. They never make it clear. We just find out over time and something big happens. Why would they? I don't know, it messes up that connection or whatever, but you know, Opium can mysterious. They don't want you to make that clear. Even when you ask Two Hollis about Ken, to this day, when you ask Two Hollis about Ken, he say the same shit every time. Yeah, Ken's cool. Like, we just asked you what you got going on with Ken. You just went on tour with this. What you mean? Yeah, Ken is cool, bro. All right, like, what the that jump probably was awkward on the tour bus. I mean, of course they was talking to each other, but it's just like, they make it so weird. You wouldn't even think these are connected. That's the only thing about getting that cosign from Opium is so weird. The audience would never know if these actually fit each other. We only know that Opium mess with Opium. We don't even know who the they actually mess with. Yeah, these is going on tour, Nettspend, Che, and Prettifun, but it's like, we don't even know if these guys actually talk to Ken. We will never even know that. It's a weird ass cosign, but it's good. You know, it works. It's gonna glaze. Who would you replace Homicide Gang with? Oh, no doubt. I'll replace them with Apollo Red. I don't know why they're on here. Why the f are they still opening for this? I know I bash Homicide Gang a lot because I don't really enjoy their music as much no more. But on some real, what do they say about Homicide Gang? Even niggas that be hating on Homicide Gang, they be keeping it real. They be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, they tours be crazy. They shows be amazing. They got crazy energy. They always hype. The mosh pits be crazy. Who's in the front, they be going, wow. You know, they always talk about Homicide Gang when it comes to shows. A waste of a placement. Apollo Red ain't tough yet. Not yet. I feel like he got good songs, but some just gas it because he's a cousin of Playboy Cardi, because he's YVL. You know, since nigga YVL, it's a whole bunch of that be like, yo, bro, you gotta tap in on Apollo Red. He hard. But niggas be gassing it sometimes, bro. I'm just keeping it real, man. You know, I just think it's very generic, bro. One thing I like about Apollo, bro, he don't hold that against me. From what I know, it was all good. On Twitter, when he tagged me, he was okay with it. He didn't seem to have a problem with it when I addressed that he was a little generic, a little bland. Apollo has mad potential. No, he got potential for sure. The thing is, he doesn't have a song that you can gravitate towards. It ain't even gotta be a huge hit because Yale didn't start off as a hit. That shit grew over time. Yeah, when that dropped, that wasn't a hit. It grew over time. Y'all hating. All right, I ain't hating. I'm just keeping it real. Some time, Duty. Yeah, I'm gonna let him cook. Am I wrong for saying like, yo, right now is our gas because of that YVL cosign? Apollo growth has been crazy. Yeah, for sure. Getting reposted by Cardi too, and then Prettifun for the drop Famous this Friday. Osama Son and Yeet tour loading. By the way, Duty, that's gonna be better in my opinion. What do y'all think is better? Hold on. What do you think is better? Osama Son being on tour with Yeet? Possibly. That's just a rumor. Or Nettspend, Che, and Prettifun opening for Ken Carson. What do you think is better? Hold on. I don't know.
Prettifun and Fago on a song would blow all this litty out.
You know what's crazy though? I was seeing some of you say that, yo, Prettifun doesn't fit the Opium aesthetic though. Like I was seeing a whole bunch of say that. Two Hollis didn't either. That Two Hollis shit really worked, bro. Even Tez was telling me like, yo, when he went to the first show for Ken, he's like, bro, who's this Two Hollis nigga? Y'all say he was getting booed. I'm telling you, bro. So for Nettspend and Che and Prettifun, it's gonna work for them. Watch, it's gonna work. And then some is gonna pull up just for Nettspend and them too. Watch. Like, don't get it twisted. Niggas with Ken heavy, but it's gonna be some that really pull up for Nettspend, Che, and Prettifun, and that's it. I don't know about Homicide Gang. They already got their fan bases. Yeah, that's cool though, bro. Love Ken music, bro. But like, this just made me anticipate the tour 10 times more. Like, I dead ass want to pull up to the show. I got to, bro. No one is pulling up for Homicide Gang. Ken Carson Chaos Tour include Nettspend, Prettifun, Che, Homicide Gang as openers. I kind of feel bad that Apollo not on here. I just peeped something. Yo, what's going on with the underground right now? Something ain't adding up. Japan is finna perform with Lil Tecca. Che is finna perform with Ken. Nettspend finna perform with Ken. Prettifun finna perform with Ken. What the f is Apollo Red? Why is every underground that already got a fan base finna tour with a big rapper? Even Osama Son, he might have a chance to perform with Yeet. I think Two Hollis low-key started a wave though. He did. He low-key did start a wave, bro.
Don't Che have beef with Prettifun?
I wouldn't be able to tell you that. From what we heard, they had an issue in the past because while Prettifun was taking off after producing for Che and then making his own music and taking off with his own music, Che had said some slick shit to the same friend group that him and Pretty were a part of. You know, that's just a rumor though. We don't actually know that, man. If Che and Prettifun finna perform together, obviously it ain't nothing going on. Just some internet shit, you know. Pretty is going up. Didn't I tell y'all yesterday when 42 had posted that video, there was a whole bunch of niggas in the comments talking about some, bro, it's just a t-shirt, bro. He's not going on tour with Ken. I was like, bro, if 42 is posting that and Bob, I ain't gotta say much, bro. Y'all know what the deal is, man. It's most likely happening. They already be knowing, laughing my ass off. Yeah, they do. They know it. Why do you think 42? Shut the fuck up, bitch! Damn! Alright, I just got told to shut up. That shit scared the fuck out of me, dude. I jumped so fucking fast. Why do you think 42 and Bob are so quick with posting for theories? They just be posting random theories. Like, nobody even thought of this. Nobody thought about Prettifun performing with King till we seen his damn t-shirt or whatever. Nobody even thought like this when we seen a t-shirt. They just be making up theories, and then a theory turns into an actual thing. Magic Ken on a Pretty beat? That would be hard. That's gonna bring that melodic side from Ken, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if that shit happens, actually. Pretty already got that cosign. He most likely done sit some beats before, too. Bob has hella connects. If he's posting theories, then it's probably confirmed, and it's gonna drop officially within 72 hours. Yeah, bro, Bob is very connected. He's the most connected in this underground shit, for sure. Like, Bob can call a manager and be like, bro, you a and he's still gonna get promo out that nigga. Watch. Bob is that solidified, gang. That's why I want to get to that point, bro. I want to be able to say what the fuck I want to say. I don't want to be disrespectful, of course. I don't want to troll a nigga acting like I'm just a shit and have an ego with everybody. Nah, I don't want to do that, but like, I want to get to that point where it doesn't matter what the fuck I say. You can't tell me a damn thing.
Is that lineup for every show on the tour? They said select dates, so I think that Ken tour is gonna be like probably Che at one show, Nettspend at one, Homicide, and Prettifun. I don't think they're all gonna be going on tour like every date. Maybe for major cities they should do everybody, because that would be lit. Yeah, because I think it's gonna be like that Saw Baby tour. You seen that Saw Baby tour, Duty, where it had like Che did like 5 shows, Chucky did like 5 shows, Hard Rock did like 5 shows. I think it's gonna be like that.
They split them up, yeah.